Have you heard about the Trump news?
Trump news, what about it?
Yeah, President Donald Trump has been tested positive for COVID-19 just after the debate, was it? Or I'm not sure. But
Yeah,
news is saying that he's positive.
I think so. I was able to check that on Twitter. There was actually a lot of coverage regarding that. Um, I think there's also a YouTube clip that was uploaded after their debate, since it's gaining quite a lot of trend right now. Um, should we play that specific video file regarding that Trump?
Yeah, that should be okay. So to let our viewers know.
Yeah. Let's
But it was totally shocking just after days after their debate and then he just tested positive. It's just weird.
The United States.
yeah. So for some of our viewers, we're actually from Philippines, so I'm going to play this clip um from CNN Philippines.
States remains the hardest hit in this
Yeah, I
COVID
think
19
who
fight.
was
Its
the
own
person
President
that
Donald
he
Trump
was
and
having
First
this
Lady
debate
Melania
with?
Trump have tested positive. The shocking development comes with
Oh,
32 days
Joe
left
Biden.
until
Really?
the U.S. presidential elections.
Oh,
CNN's
so that
Karen
means
Casey joins us now
President
live
Trump
from
will run
Washington,
for another
D.C.
term, right?
Thank you so much for joining us, Karen, on the final word.
Okay.
Where are the president and the
Is
first
the
lady
video
currently
loading
self
or
isolating? And who is the
what are
doctor
we
taking
looking at?
care of the
Okay,
couple?
here we go.
Well, Rico, the president and the first lady are in the White House residence, where they have been for the last few hours, at least since President Trump tweeted at about 1 a.m. Eastern Time, 1 a.m.
Yeah, I
Washington
also read
time,
the post
that he
that
and the first lady had
I was
both, in
shocked to
fact,
know
tested
that
positive for
President
coronavirus.
Donald
That
Trump was an
tweet, that's how
obese.
he broke the news, was followed shortly thereafter by a statement by the White House physician, who said that both of them are being monitored very vigilantly. And also being monitored vigilantly are those who have been close to the president in recent days. That includes the Vice President
Yeah.
Mike Pence and his wife Karen. They said that this morning they have both tested negative for coronavirus. And also the Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin, who has not only been in and around the White House and White House aides, but going up to Capitol Hill and negotiating with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi as Congress and the White House try to come to an agreement on the next round of U.S. coronavirus relief. So certainly a lot of people on edge here in Washington this morning as they try to do their own contact tracing of who they may have been in contact with within Trump circles, Rico.
Oh my
So,
gosh. So
Karen, tell us, what
it
do we
is
know
confirmed that
about
he is
President Trump's
positive.
health? And is he
Yeah,
at
but
any
actually,
particular risk because of
what
his
triggers
age?
me the most here is how the people reacted. I mean, are are we even allowed to curse in our live stream?
Um I think there's no way for us to censor that, but for the recorded video, I think we can censor it. But for the live stream, I
Okay.
think we can't. But yeah, we'll find a way.
Yeah, I think I'll try my best not to curse, but But anyways, yeah, it triggers me the most is on how people reacted to President Donald Trump being positive for COVID-19. I mean, does that make you happy? Seriously? I mean, if
Um,
you, of course, if that's Hitler or who else is a mass murderer who would die for a couple of days or numbered of days, that would be okay. But for President Donald Trump, are you kidding me right now?
there's
Wishing him
actually
that.
a group in the U.S. I think that is actually against Trump. Uh, the racist comments and such. I think they're just I don't know if they get the significance regarding the president contracting a disease, because that kind of issue might actually trigger some of the economic downsides of things, especially regarding politics, geopolitics, especially. regarding China and the US, something like that. I think people really can't understand the significance of it. So they just Trump has actually had the coronavirus, blah blah blah.
I mean, that ain't even human to be truthful. I mean, that ain't human.
Yeah,
I mean, I understand that you're against this side and this side is against that side, but for you to say that you wish this person death, are you kidding me? I mean, it's just sides battling with each one another. I mean, like the people is taking it too much, too personal. Seriously.
yeah. If we're going to segue a little bit, if we're going to tackle about the Black Lives Matter movement, um, I'm not actually siding on any race or any type of stuff, something like that, because we actually don't live in the U.S. since we're here in the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
The bad thing is, if you're going to watch the reports and some YouTube clips, they're actually destroying properties to make a point. So they're
Yes.
bashing stores, they're bashing a store that a person built for themselves so that they can be able to make money. It's actually they're
Exactly.
destroying everything. Uh, I think they also vandalized a memorial for black people. So it's
Damn.
actually quite fucked up, right? You know, because if you're going to think about it, they're not actually making any point or trying to uplift um their race, because since they've destroyed, I think that would be, or I think that's World War I or World War II memorial for black people. So I think they really can't grasp the significance of the movement. So I think people are just dumb, to be honest.
Well, yeah. And the other people are like, hey, we got to take this opportunity to do this. Abusers, just abusers.
At this point, they're actually just doing a riot. It's not actually
Mm,
about the movement. It's just a riot. It's just spreading anarchy and stuff. Because they're actually
yeah.
burning. They actually have this charging station beside the street, so they were able to burn it down. I think there was a YouTube clip or a video regarding that. There's a black American who is actually angry on the mobsters or the
Oh,
movement,
yeah, yeah.
because they
I
actually
think I've watched it too.
yeah, because they actually destroyed the charging station which they actually use so that they can be able to charge their phone and make a living, you know.
Yeah. And this black American, if I can remember correctly, was saying, "You people, you folks ain't from here
Yeah, yeah.
or somewhere around the block."
And
So that was really an issue.
yeah, they're actually destroying properties without any justification for it,
Yeah,
vandalizing memorials and anything.
yeah,
So we're just I think they're just taking this opportunity to destroy things.
yeah. For their selfish. What do you call this? Selfish desires.
Yeah. I think due to the pandemic being stuck at home, I think people actually reach a toll, and they really can't release the anger. So
Yeah.
I think there is a movie about this. What do you call this movie about killing poor people during politics and something like that every March?
Um. Yeah, I can remember that.
What's the title
It's
of it?
just at the edge of my tongue.
Oh, come on.
It's like uh
It's Purge.
Yeah.
It's Purge.
Yeah. That's that one. Purge.
It's the movie Purge. So actually, I think that's the main point of this uh, anarchist who's doing this type of stuff in the U.S. as of this moment, because they're actually just destroying stuff, hurting people without any right justification for those actions. So yeah, I'm actually
Yeah.
thinking that we should do the intro. It's actually based from a movie. It's Good Morning Vietnam. It's actually from a movie called Good Morning Vietnam. It's actually quite good, but I think it's too far for this podcast though.
Yeah. I mean, we might consider.
Yeah,
It depends.
depends on how we can
But
rhyme it to the name,
yeah.
because it's actually a fun story. Clever John has actually named this podcast as what's the name?
Mumble Bumble. But Mr. Duke out here just type
uh,
Mumble Bubble.
I think there's a bad uh there's a bad consequences on doing fast reading, and I was
Yeah.
able to, instead of me reading it as Bumble, I was able to read it as Bubble.
Yeah. I mean, I was also viewing the video that you sent me and I was thinking, why is there a balloon logo on that?
Yep.
Is the balloon our logo?
Yeah.
Totally. So I didn't even notice the bubble. I only noticed it when you told me it was bubble. Or it is bubble. What the?
Instead of me using a bumblebee or a bee for the logo,
Yeah,
which is a good thing, I was able to
yeah.
use a balloon over a bubble. It's actually a fail right now. So yeah, well, we can
Uh,
correct that in the near future. I think we can request to rename the link for the channel. So yeah, we're good. We're
yeah,
good.
it's totally. It's a fresh start, anyways.
Yeah.
So, anyways, for our scope, I mean, we don't have any scope. We just
Yeah.
talk and talk and talk.
So for the recorded video, we're going to leave a timestamp so that you can jump to topics that you're interested in. This will be uploaded to YouTube, and we're also going to update the timestamp for Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only we get. So, anyways, should we go back to the topic or now?
Yeah,
Or
of course.
okay. Well, yeah. I mean, now that we're done with the American side, because seriously, America, what the, just what the? Okay, I'm gonna leave you Americans with that question. So going to my country, I mean going to our country, in more specifically Baguio, there was a recent issue that there was this family who had the photo shoot of their son. Yeah, I think that was a boy. And they get posted because the little boy is not wearing a mask. And the Sun Star newspaper took a picture of that and they posted it online. Now, Sunstar is receiving hateful comments from this family. That they're saying it was a photo shoot. How could you see that the child is smiling if he is wearing a mask? I'm like, hey, it's still pandemic, guys. What are you doing? Having a photo shoot in one of a public area? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And and yeah, actually, this couple were sending hateful comments to Sunstar. Wait, but Sunstar never did anything wrong because you're violating the city laws. So, I mean, why are you even angry at it when you are the violators of the law? I mean, what the fudge, bro?
Yeah, it's a good point actually.
Yeah, but
Sunstar is a newspaper, right?
yeah, it's like for journalists or whatever. I actually saw one of the pictures of the child. I mean, what are you trying to say here? It's not even a good photo. No offense. I mean, no offense, but it has no meaning or whatever. I mean, I'm not even impressed. It's like, hey, I got a camera. Let's take a picture of you. That's it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but sending hateful comments in Facebook, I mean, that could really get you in trouble. Another is your child didn't wear a mask, so good luck with you, couples.
So
But anyways, yeah,
that's actually quite an issue here in the Philippines because we do know that we do have a pandemic.